too. All right, welcome to the UCSS poker table. Here's the way this game's going to work. We each have 100 poker chips. We're going to bet on 3 trends that the Guardians have set so far this year. Here they are. The Guardians' hot hitting, their shaky starting pitching, but their bullpen brilliance. How many of the 100 chips are you going to push into the middle of the table that these 3 trends continue?
Jay, I'm pushing the most chips on the bullpen brilliance. That's what I believe in the most right now. Now, there's been a couple of guys like Beatty and
Cade Smith,
thank you, that I don't fully buy those 2 guys. But there's been some guys like Eli Morgan, who's been not great, that I do believe in. He's dealing with an injury right now. And eventually they'll get some guys back from the injured list, too. I love Emmanuel Clase. I think he's one of the best closers in baseball. Scott Barlow's pitched better of late. I love Hunter Gaddis. Looks legit.
Oh, my God.
He's been great. So I'm all in on the bullpen. I'm at 55 of my 100 chips on the bullpen. I think it's close between the other 2. I have more faith in the offense, obviously, than I did at the beginning of the season, but I'm not fully believing that they're going to be this good. I think they need to supplement. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I am a little nervous about the starting pitching. Obviously, the Bieber injury and McKenzie looks shaky. I think Bybee will bounce back. I think eventually Gavin Williams will be good, but I don't trust Carrasco to pitch well the whole season. So ultimately, I went with 25 chips on the hitting to stay hot and 20 chips on the pitching to continue to struggle.
Wow, we're amazingly close.
Oh, really?
Amazingly close. Like you, I have full faith in the bullpen.
Yeah. Watching
yesterday's 9th inning, I've never been a comfortable fan in the 9th inning. If you look at the relievers in Indians history, when we had Jose Mesa.
Oh, my God.
And he was effective, but it was what I call nerve-wracking effective.
Chris Perez, the same.
Chris Perez, all of them through the years.
Yeah.
Doug Jones. These guys would come on and they would pour gas on the flame.
Yeah.
And even if they got, then they would sometimes get out and make the save, but it was always an adventure. Yesterday, for the first time in my fandom as a Cleveland Guardians Indians fan, I was able to say, we've got this.
No shot.
I have so much faith and confidence in Clase, not just his results, but his stuff.
Yeah,
He's nasty.
Yeah.
And so, because of that, we've turned everything into an 8-inning game.
Yeah.
And so I'm going 50 chips in on the bullpen.
Yeah.
I'm 30 chips in on the offense continuing. I tend to feel pretty comfortable about it, but it's a small sample size. When we talked about this on the YouTube show today, when you pivot at a point and it's not a gradual change, this organization went from playing don't swing and miss last year to swing away, guys, back on your heels and let it fly. And they've had great success with it so far. I'm concerned that they can carry that out all the way, so I give them 30. And the starting pitching, I can't believe I'm there, but I'm only putting 20 chips in on the starting pitching, remaining shaky. I think that and this is wild, but I think it's going to end up being the Achilles heel of this team.
Yeah.
And that hasn't been the case in a very long time. I'm scared to death of Tristan McKenzie. His velocity being down frightens me, and I know typically the velocity comes from the shoulder, but it also can come from the mind.
No doubt.
If you're not pitching freely and you're not completely unafraid of another injury, that can bring your velocity down. So I think in his mind, I think he's still afraid that he could injure the elbow even more, and I'm holding my breath that he finishes the season, but I don't have hopes that he will.
I'm middle of the road. I'm going to go 40 with the bats. I'm going to go 40 with the bullpen. I think those are sustainable. I like what the new approach is at the plate. And I'm going to go 20. My last 20 chips is with the starting pitching and how that's failing. At this point, I think any day that you can see McKenzie go out there, you can see him be put on a DL or say he's done because of that elbow. So I'm going to go 40-40-20.